You ever imagine of having your favorite zoo animal when you were a kid? We've all been there. Wanting a rhino, elephant, or giraffe. But have you ever thought about what's right for the animal? Here's a story about the Waltz family who lived in Allentown, Pennsylvania. They owned a 350-pound black bear. One day, when 37-year-old Kelly Waltz went into the cage to go feed the bear and clean it, she was attacked, mauled, and then eventually killed. Not only did she die from this, but they had to kill the bear in order to get her corpse out of the pen. My introduction to this topic is I will be talking about how wild and exotic animals are being used and treated as a domestic pet and how it is harmful and inhumane. My credibility, I wanted to look this up because everyone sees their favorite athlete, favorite movie or actor, superstars having wild animals as pets and playing with them. You see people like Odell Beckham and Mike Tyson having tigers as pets, and you see them playing, and everyone thinks it's cool or sweet, but no one really knows how the animal feels. So I decided to look deeper into this. My preview statement. Today I will share to you what I have learned by first explaining what happens to an exotic animal when it's being domesticized. Second, I'll explain the side effects, and then finally I will explain what can happen to you or to the animal when this is all happening. First, let's start by looking about the health effects of wild animals in a domestic environment. Being out of their natural environment may cause exotic animals to be inhumane to the diseases or sicknesses around the area that they're living in. For example, you have a lion living in Africa and it's brought over to the United States. They are not seen to the sicknesses and diseases that we have here, likewise, that they have over in Africa. Many times, exotic animals can suffer from stomach problems from not eating right, not getting the right nutrients they have in the wild. Certain animals like zebras can suffer from heartbreak if they're not in the same pack or have the same species around them. Also, a reason that all of this can happen is there's a statistic out there that shows that the space that animals or exotic animals are confined in, that when they are domesticized, are 18,000 times smaller than what they should be. Next, let's talk about how wild or exotic animals behave in a natural environment. Just like any animal, has instincts from feeding to nursing to protection. No animal forgets its behavior or grows out of it or anything like that. With feeding or protection, this can end up in an animal biting, attacking, or possibly hurting itself in the process. The reason why these animals act like that is because of the survival of the fittest. If they weren't act like that, then they would die in the wild. These actions will never go away under any circumstance. It is in their blood to hunt, feed, kill, attack when hungry, or even threatened. When an animal is in contained or confined space, they will be more protective about themselves, and they show signs of depression. A sign of depression is an animal continuously walking back and forth with its head down and swaying its head, or if it's got a tail, its tail staying stiff and not swaying from side to side. Finally, let's talk about what are some major reasons not to own an exotic or wild animal for your own good. 1, it's very expensive. Very expensive, more than you could possibly ever think. 2, the animal could harm itself or harm you, an act of protection. And think about how the animal feels, not how the owner or the keeper feels. Even a human could catch a disease from a wild or exotic animal, just like how they can when they move here. They could bring a sickness or disease here to the United States from their home country and it affect us. Today, we have learned the effects of keeping exotic animal and their behavior. Also, we've gone over the medical conditions that could happen, and then the possibility of being attacked or hurt. My closing statement is we have all thought about owning our own animal, or exotic and wild animal, but have we really thought how they feel? Thank you.